Well, ladies and gentlemen, you thought this adventure was over and done with. Hey everybody, what is going on? It's your boy, Izza33, welcoming you back to another episode of Pokemon Shield. Last time we beat Leon in an all-out brawl to decide who is going to be the champion. And we won, and today we're going to see what happens. Now, there was this cutscene that I saw just after I ended my video, and it pointed out the Slumbering Woods. So we're probably heading back into there, and right now we've just received a Master Ball and the Wishing Stars that made Dynamax impossible part of Eternatus. Eternatus awakened, and essentially she's just saying that we saved the world and she's proud of us, yada yada yada. I love skipping through text. And she's sad that obviously she did so much for the chairman and then he essentially fucked her. But we're gonna head out of our house into our town. There's our little Badoos, and I do believe we head into the Slumbering Woods. And we'll walk through here. Shouldn't be too bad, obviously, to get through this place. I mean, we could easily just bike our way through. Scovelets. I haven't seen a lot of these in a while. And I forgot we have Inteleon here. Just chilling. The big boy, as it is. We'll just make our way through the Slumbering Woods here. Riding our bike. Nice and easy. All the way up here. Past all the Mooner. Oh, that's an Orb Beetle. Avoid that and the Weezing. All the way around. Past this Weezings. All the way around again, up here, and we should be at the altar. So, up here at the altar, we find Hop, who is standing here. So he's been thinking about what he's supposed to do, because he hasn't got this rank to beat us, obviously, and he's amazed that we beat his brother. And yeah, so he's thinking, what do we do now? So here's the thing, he challenges us to a battle, and if I remember correctly, he starts off with his, I don't know what he starts with. Either way, it's meeting my Appleton. So let's go. Let's go kill us a Hop. Hyped up Hop. Let's go. Pokemon Trainer Hop. He starts off with a double. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting first turn. And Appleton comes out into the double. Obviously we do have Recover. If it does do a lot of damage to us. It does start with a Cotton Guard, which is a nice boost of stats for it. The defense going up. Weird that it's doing that against a Appleton who is specially effective, and your special defense is quite low. But that should be a dead double here. And we're already sweep. Oh, it's not dead. Okay. We'll go for a Body Slam of our own. Oh, he used full restore. I should have expected that, really. So this should do a bit of damage. Hopefully we get the paralysis off, actually. Oh, speaking of the devil, we get paralysis. So we're just going to use some Apple Acids. And luckily it's paralyzed. I'm kind of annoyed that it got paralyzed. I was hoping it'd go for another double edge, because that's how we've been winning this fight. So I'll use another Apple Acid. Wow, it's quickening us even if it's still paralyzed. Kind of funny. It's gonna die here, though, to the apple acid. That's guaranteed. A crit as well. Kind of lucky. So yeah, we're beating up Hop here. And you guys, if you thought the adventure was over after we beat Leon, there's a whole load more to come. And I'm thinking that we can do it in 2 episodes. This one and another episode, which will be coming up on Monday. If not, I'll obviously extend it another couple of days and do a full week of Pokemon instead of a few episodes of TFT time, which I've been enjoying because I haven't played that much TFT, but the few games that I play solo on my own that aren't recorded and got me up into Plat, which I then lost in one day by losing 3 matches in a row. Whoops. Now, one thing I've just noticed is, so far, all his attacking moves have been recoil moves, which is kind of sad realistically. Now, we do level up 2 Pokemon here, Arcs and Corviknight. Snorlax. We don't have a fighting type move. So we'll send in Cursor, because obviously normal type attacks just don't hurt Cursor. So that's my logistics here. If it goes for higher horsepower, not much I can do to say about it. So we'll go for the ancient power here. Hopefully get some stat boost. Oh, you have crunch. Yikes, okay. Now the good thing is for us, we are quicker. So I think it's time we put your attack stat in the ground. Just gonna use a strength step. It should have quite a high attack. It should take us probably close to full health, if not full health, which it does. Oh yikes, that's based on his defense. That's okay. We're just gonna keep building up our weak armor. And that just means more speed. I guess we go for another strength sap here. Just lower its attack even more. So, the more it hits us, the lower our defense. The more we strength sap, the lower its attack. So, realistically, this is going to do less and less damage, even though it is literally killing us because our defense is getting lower and lower. Because our speed is now out the roof. So I'm going to keep strength sapping it. It makes it less of a threat against the rest of our team. And I can switch in Ice Cube and have a bit of fun with it. Ooh, we don't actually heal to full. Yikes, so that kills us. Oh well, Kessler did enough work. Obviously, lowering that attack stat is huge. Means I can send in Ice Cube for free, really. And we can set up some hail. Now, on my main profile, I've been shiny hunting Bearticks and also Ice Cubes at the same time. And the funny thing about that is, for me, is that it's so good to do something like this. Because we're obviously, I want to build a gimmick team based around Aurora Veil and Ice Cube and Hail. So I already have 3 Pokemon scouted for it. I have, well, to go alongside the Ice Cube. The first one is a Bomber, which I've got shiny. Hence why I'm just making a shiny team of gimmick Pokemon, really. But I've got the shiny Abomas now. Oh, you're frozen now. You're fucked. But yeah. I have that. I then have the what's the word for it? To go alongside that, I have the Beartic, which will obviously be great in Hail. because no warning whips up hail. That's why we have that. Alolan Ninetales can have the best thing ever in a snow warning as well. So there's another combo in for the Ice Cube. And the reason I want hail is because we watch what happens to my Ice Cube's head right now. Ice Face. Ta-da. Big boy face comes back. But yeah, you can make quite a big gimmick team here as we're literally just stalling out this oh, my Aurora Veil fell off. Okay, we'll just do that. I do need an Icy Rock though. If I stick that onto this Ice Cube, it would be really, really broken. So yeah, I would have a lot of coverage in that setup as a team, which is something that I really like. Oh, he thawed out. Yikes. Please don't do a lot of damage. Oh wait, yeah, Ice Face. Haha! You're not killing me. I do believe that I kill you now. From hail. Lol. Okay. So yeah, Ice Cube just gimmicked that Snorlax. Well, Cinderace is coming out, we'll send in Inteleon. Yeah, I am gimmicking his team, deal with it. And I am taking my time gimmicking it. Because why not? But this battle is fairly interesting. And I haven't done much battling in recent times. I've literally just been shiny hunting. So, we'll kill off the Cinderace in one hit. Not surprised about that in any way, shape or form. Ice Cube's also going to level up to 51. It's kind of underleveled. Hence why it took a while to kill that Snorlax. Pichurin obviously is electric, so this is going to be interesting. We can obviously U-turn, but I'd rather go for the snipe shot here. Close your eyes, count to 10, please kill. It almost does, the crit. Yikes. Zing Zap, that should kill us. It doesn't. We do have the hail up as well. That's just run out. I forgot that it was up. We can U-turn here. And I don't know your last Pokemon. So I'll send in... Who's a safe option? Ice Cube. Well, Ice Cube, yeah, is actually a safe option. Just set up the Ice Face and your Cramorant. Yeah, this is actually a safe option. Set up the hail again. Actually no, don't set up the hail again. It's gonna just use a water type, surf or dive. You might as well go for the freeze dry. Oh, it's gone for Steel Wing. Oh, we live in boys. Please stay, we're not speed tied, we're not good. You're dead. Bye bye. Wow. Cramorant got bodied by our Ice Cube. So, Inteleon levels up. Hydro Pump. Better than Liquidation. So we'll switch it out. Ta-da! Inteleon forgot Liquidation and learnt Hydro Pump. And we beat Hop. A hop, skip and a jump. And he's also sad. You don't realise how similar in poses he and Leon are. Like when we beat Leon, Leon turned around and did that sort of thing. And then spun round happy, throwing up his hat. And yeah. Anyway, Sonia comes in here. She's saying congratulations to us. And she is no longer her Grand's assistant. She's the professor now. She waggles her hair, looking so cheerful. You are? And she's grateful that we helped her get this. And she wrote a book, and we get a copy of that. And you can technically read it. I've already got my own copy lined up to buy it on the day it came out. and she'll sign his copy later. And she's got her Grand's blessing to be Professor Sonia. Ironically, Professor Sonia is the only professor not to be named after a tree. And Hobbs just doing things, so we're going to put back in place the rusted sword and shield back to where they belong. And let's go put the sword and shield back here. And cutscene plays. And there they go, looking so elegant on the actual altar. And we don't know what we're going to do. And her power spot director's going off. But who are these two? Red and blue. With funny hair. I like the guys on the right, it looks very phallic shaped. And these two bought Sonia's book. And they wrote internet reviews of it, saying it was awful and filled with lies. And they're obviously being rude. This is so odd. And this is S.H.I.E.L.D., but we're new Kings of Galar. They're the descendants of the heroes, and what we see here is they're just gonna take the rusty sword and shield because they think they're entitled rich pricks. So they call us plebeians, and we're gonna battle them to see who is the best. So we start off with Shielbert, our opponent. Obviously, because we're playing Pokemon Shield, we face Shielbert. In Sword, we face Sword Art Online. Anyway, starts with the big Sir Fetch, the Shield King. And one thing you should note is all our team are weak. And it's gone from nice meteor, so I love this attack animation. We haven't seen it before, but that is such a cool animation. Anyway, Surfetched is gonna be hard to kill for us because obviously it has a steel typing, and we do need a fighting type. Luckily, we do have Big Arcs, who is able to use Fire Fang. We'll bite this. And obviously it must recharge. So we get 2 free turns to try and burn it. And or flinch. We don't get either, and it's gone for another Meteor Assault. Yikes. Very, very powerful attack as it's already taken out 2 of our Pokemon. Yeah. I should have probably healed up our Appleton when we could. So, Inteleon's out. We'll go for some snipe shots. Take some pot shots. Because we just need to close our eyes, count to 10. This thing's going to sleep. And it didn't really matter if it was a crit, because it obviously has to recharge. We would have had 2 attacks on it, either way. So, Kling Klang is his next Pokemon. Yeah, we don't have an option actually here. So, we'll stay out. And we'll just try and kill it with our Inteleon here. Try and get some crits. Hopefully, we land one. We don't. We get hit by a Wild Charge. That's probably dead Inteleon. Indeed it is. Yikes. So, I'm gonna actually play Sacrificial here. Ice Cube can come out. And I'm gonna use the revive here. Or one of our revives on Arcanine. Hopefully we get to use 2 here because of Ice Face. That's kind of the plan here. That actually, it was a bad play by this guy. Using a recoil move on us when we have Ice Face. Okay, I could just do that. I'm just gonna stall. Like, I've set up hail. What are you gonna do to me? Nothing, because my face is back. This is so toxic, such a toxic Pokemon, really. Like, congrats, you broke my ice face. But you're still taking chip damage. And I might as well go for the freeze dry. Just to see if I can kill it now. Because it is in close to death percent there. Gear grind. Oh. That's just toxic. Wait. Doesn't that hit multiple times? Yeah. Why didn't you just use that? Like, you could have used that before I set up hail. It breaks Ice Face with the first hit, the second hit kills. Okay, they're playing stupid, really. Oh well, I can't argue with it. We'll go for some killing moves here. Firefang should take out Klinklang. Down it goes. All 2 Pokemon alive get XP. Phalanx. Yikes. Hopefully it uses no retreat and cuts its HP in half. That would be huge for us. So we'll play rough here. See how much that does. That does a lot. No, it goes to the close combato. Yikes. Big Arcs is down. We can send in Corviknight, which is kind of a bad choice in my opinion. Because obviously it has that fighting type attack. Excuse me. I would say I'm gonna risk it and hope that I'm quicker. Indeed we are. Okay, so down goes Phalanx. Good. Big Corv gets some XP on its own here. Hail stops as well. We didn't get to set up Aurora Veil. Could have actually set it up, honestly. Okay, he's down to his last Pokemon. We might as well revive, because we're down to our last Pokemon. We'll revive Big Arcs. And if this doesn't kill us, okay, it's not killing us, meaning we get another turn to revive. We'll do that. And we obviously do need to heal our team. Considerably. Heal our team. So we'll just revive our team here. Like, congrats, you put us to sleep. I love this new animation for Extransitory. It does 0 damage to us. Which is even funnier. I'm just reviving my team here. So we get some XP. And you're just setting up, which is nice because we've already seen 3 of your 4 moves. We can Power Trip. I know it will do nil point damage. But when we wake up... Oh boy, you're getting killed. Hi. Yeah, that did nothing. I need stat boosters realistically on our Corviknight here. So we'll just go for some flinch really. Does about the same amount of damage as our Power Trip did, so flinch is how we're gonna roll. I'm surprised it hadn't tried to put us to sleep again. I've jinxed myself now, haven't I? Light Swing screen wore out, that's actually good. Oh, it's tried to put us to sleep again, and we avoided the attack, nice. I'm amazed how low the chance of flinch is. Because we're literally trying our hardest to flinch this thing. It's gonna kill us here, I think. Oh, Big Corvs is alive and kicking and is gonna kill this Bronzong. Nice work there by Big Corv. absolutely decimating this guy's team. And we beat Shilbert. And he's covering his face. He's shocked and amazed that we beat him. And he undoes his bow, and we get our rusted shield back. And Soa beat Hop. And that is kind of bad. The phallic thing beat Mr. Hop. So, you're probably wondering what happens here. Well, they run away, and Hop chase them. So, he's kind of or Hop is, because obviously we're champion. He doesn't know what to do. So, we're going to take Sonia's lead here and head back to Wedgehurst. And she teleports us out of there. And now we're going to go to her laboratory. Now, one thing to note is, obviously our Pokemon have not healed. So, we'll go do that, shall we? Head over here into the Pokemon Center. And what will we find? We find Nestroy. In that British style of hair, you know. Yeah, I don't know either. Anyway, we'll heal up our team. And we'll now head out here down to Sonia's lab. Get stuck on a person as well. And we go into Sonia's nice laboratory, and we're immediately greeted by someone else. And Sonia comes running to us. And this is her assistant. She's actually got herself one. She's been keeping all the wishing stars that Mr. Rose had. And you look at this smug smile on the assistant. She looks so pleased to be working for her. She's watching us eagerly. Something's up with her. Anyway, she's using her power spot reader to detect high amounts of Dynamax energy. So, we're going to find them Sword and Shield weirdos because of our high Dynamax energy stuff. And she's set them up all around Gala. And she is going frantically tapping on that phone. And yeah, Turffield Stadium is essentially where we have to do. So we're off to Turffield Stadium to see what's going on over there. Now we'll hit the town map. And we'll fly there. And we'll do one more thing after this, and that will be the end of this first episode of Pokemon Shield After Story. So let's head into Turffield Stadium. And what do we find? Oh, we find Piers and Milo talking. You're... Hello there, champion. So you came. Apparently a Dynamax Pokemon came running in and is in the middle of the stadium right now, going berserk. And Hop's already evacuated half the people. And he's seen that the red and blue guys came here, and he's sad that he lost to one of them. So we're gonna have a battle on the pitch. What could this be? I'm unsure of what's coming on the pitch, but we're going with Piers, Hop, and of course Milo. Let's see what's going on here as we enter into the grass gym. all four of us are taking on a big Serena. Because the T is silent. Serena. Anyway, for some reason I'm starting with Appleton. Yeah, I don't know why either. I'm actually gonna switch into... Am I? Yeah, I'll switch into Big Arcs. It actually benefits us more to have him on the field. So we'll do that. Intimidate obviously lowers the attack of a Serena, which is actually really good because obviously it'll have moves like Drop Kick. Yikes, this Serena's getting bodied by everything else. So the good thing for us is we could have big boyed last turn, we didn't, which is fair enough. Everyone else though can also big boy if they want to. And it looks like someone is going big boy. And that person is Hop. Hop has big boyed the Cinderace. Yikes, that's definitely no. Don't know why I think that. Probably because it's gonna get hit by a Max Flare. Yeah, I was right. Down goes. What? Serena survived a Max Flare. Wow. Hop, your Cinderace is weak. Like, holy moly, it is weak if it survived that. Like, Jesus. Anyway, Serena dies to our Fire Fang. And where do we go next? As the Pokemon shrinks down to its normal form. And is stood out here. Oh, looking so sad. Milo used a revive on it. And, oh, it's all happy now. And it's come down. And Piers is funny, he doesn't Dynamax at all. So it's him just taking the mic now. And yeah, he noticed something off. And we get Milo's rare league card for doing this. Yeah, this is all the after game story is, a load of rare trainer cards. And these two are back saying well well well. And they're laughing behind the thing because Hop's obviously thinking that they will give it back. And obviously Piers is like, who the fuck are these two? And they're just saying rules don't matter towards thug life. And Piers is like, what? Why are you so rude? You think that I put faith? And he calls them punks. And they obviously Dynamaxed a Pokemon there in the stadium, and they're gonna try and do something on a bigger and better Pokemon next time. And they run away. And Hop wants to try and chase and run them down. Obviously, the smarter person here, Piers, thinks it's a trap, so he doesn't chase. So, we're gonna get back that rusted sword, no matter what. And yeah. Let's head outside from this stadium and see what happens next. Sonia's already here. Wow, she's run pretty quickly. Or she got the and yeah. She's just here. She probably ran here or even got on the Corviknight taxi. And Piers is apparently an ex-gym leader. So that means that Marnie's obviously took over. And there's readings coming from Motorstoke and Hullbury Stadium. Meaning we have to go to one of them stadiums. Oh, exactly what they just said there. And let's go! Which stadium are we going to? Hullbury, where we're at severely disadvantaged unless we use Appleton. Yeah, we'll use Appleton actually. Let's go to Horbury and find out what's going on here. And we'll also go to the other stadium, why not? That'll be the end of the episode after we go to Motorstoke. But we're doing the gyms in order. It kind of has to be said. Doing them in order is always the best. But anyway, Ness is here. And yeah. She's wanting us to come help her beat the Dynamaxed Pokemon here. I don't know what it is. I've forgotten what it is because I did this so long ago, and it is going to be a Gyarados. Yikes for us. A big yikes, actually. So I'm going to use the Dynamax Energy because, of course, I am. That Intimidate isn't really effective against me. The one person I'm worried about here is Hop. That Cinder Ace is going to get bodied by a Gyarados. So, we go big boy Appleton, Mega Slammer Dammer, Killy mode. You know how it is. Throw out the big ball, out comes the big pie, and we're going to lay the smackdowneth on him. Yeah! Appleton! So we've gone for Max Overgrowth, which benefits us. Max Geyser, yikes. Who's that hitting? Cinderace? No, he's gone for the Obstagoon. Fairly weird choice, obviously. Now the good thing for us here is we can go for the... Why are you using a... okay, I guess you want to be quick in it. Fair enough. Throat Chop, yikes, that's a bit of damage. Finally, we're killing it. Nessa is doing the most damage to it so far. And lowered its speed. Okay, so Cinderace definitely will be the quickest thing on the field. We set up a Max Overgrowth here. Do a decent chunk of damage. We obviously do get the grassy terrain now. And that should be a Gyarados in a bit of trouble. Now the good thing for us here is we're obviously healing up our team members here in that Obstagoon, getting a bit of health back. Cinderace did do some damage here. Throat Chop as well. Yeah. We might kill it this turn actually. I wonder who he's killing. He's killing... Why are you going... Okay, that's why you went for Dreadnought. Yikes, he's just one-hitting everything with his rain-powered Max Geyser. So we're just going to keep hitting the Gyarados with our Grass Attack, just because we can, and I'm uncertain that we'll kill it this turn. If we do, Double Edge. That's a lot of damage actually. Throat Chop. That's a decent chunk. And there goes the stats on the field. Stone Edge, we avoid it. Nice. Max Wind will kill off this Gyarados, I do believe. Yes, it does. And that's the end of the Gyarados' Reign of Terror in the stadium. It means that we've got one more stadium to head to. And that is Motorstoke. So, and if we ever need her help, Nessa will need to be told, obviously, and we get her rare league card. And she's grateful for our help. Let's head to the next stadium, which will end the episode off here in Motorstoke. So we'll go... Oh, I'm misclicking here. Head to Motorstoke now. Excuse me. And we'll go meet up with what one could seem to be Kaboo. We get to speak to Kaboo here, and it's going to be a fire-type Pokemon, meaning we should probably start with Inteleon. That would make sense. Now we'll heal up our team, just in case, because obviously we've used quite a few moves in that last battle. So, yep, team's back at full health. And let's head off to the stadium. Now the one thing about this stadium compared to the others, we have to go all the way up this elevator and then all the way down just to go to the Pokemon Center. Kind of annoying. So we'll get off the bike, head into the stadium. Cue cutscene, because there's been a cutscene every time we've entered, and Caboose just stood in his lobby. And he sees all of us and is like, "Sir." And he's happy that he's seen us and remembered us, because obviously we were his hardest battles in a long time. And he was struggling to beat this Pokemon on his own, so obviously he wants us by his side, yada yada yada. The same thing every single gym leader said so far. They struggled on their own, they need us there. Jeez, these gym leaders obviously don't go into the wild area much. Anyway, Torkoal, nice big Pokemon. Don't know if it has drought. It does have drought. Nice. Sets up that nice, good, and I mean good sun. The bad thing for the Torkoal is that sun's not lasting long. Yeah, it does benefit Cinderace a little, but I don't like it really. The sun needs a dampening, shall we say. Send in the big boy Inteleon. And it's time we unleash the powerful Max Geyser. And yeah, that did a decent chunk to the Torkoal. And out comes the rain. Probably get removed by the Torkoal, using probably a max fire type attack. Max flare. Anyway, does it? It does. Okay, who's he using that on? He's using it on Obscune. Obscune's taking a lot of damage this run of the Dynamax battles. Just getting absolutely killed off by everything that's coming against it. So Max Geyser, do a nice chunk, meaty damage here. Take Torkoal down to just under half, if not just under a quarter. Pyro Ball. Don't know why you're even in this battle, to be honest, Hop. Kind of useless. Me and Piers have got this. Hell, even Caboose doing more damage than you. Caboose even more useful. He's loaned a oh yikes. So the good thing for us here is Rain's still up because he didn't use Max Flare, instead just used Earthquake. So down falls the Torkoal, and that's it, gone from the battlefield, meaning that we've beaten all the power spots that have been currently located to us. So we're gonna hit a cutscene here with Kaboo, saying that he extinguished the Pokemon. The Pokemon's gonna rest here in the stadium till he gets his energy back. And obviously, the same, basically Nessa and Kaboo had the same lines here, saying, if you want my help, you can ask me, and get his rare league card. He wishes us well as he does his amazing run that he has in this game. And our phone goes off from our backpack. And we've got trouble. Those weirdos showed up at the Pokemon Lab. Well, next time when we return to Pokemon Shield, we're going to be going to Sonia's lab and seeing what happens next.